Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to another episode of Channel Your Light, Own Your Intuitive. I am sharing a bunch of the channels and videos that were actually coming out in December, and I've just realized as I've been editing them all, they're timed for 2024. So the timing is actually according to divine timing, I am hearing. If you wish to connect with me, please check out my website. You can find the link in the video description box below, where you can sign up for the wait list for the intuitive courses. You can also sign up for any grief courses. In addition, you can also check out the Year of the Dragon 2024 Level Up Dragon Wisdom Container, where we will be bringing into form anything that you wish to ground onto the 3D earth plane in fifth dimensional consciousness. So please check that out. Again, the link for that is in the video description box below. And let's dive into your new set of guides and more information on what's coming this year and how that impacts you. Okay, so you have a new set of guides stepping in. One, because you are willing to commit to spirit. Being willing to commit to spirit is actually you being willing to commit to you. It's not even about spirit. It's about you committing to you. Spirit's always been fully committed to you. Like I feel like I posted this on Facebook years ago. It's on my website. I'll just keep saying it over and over again. The only commitment that was required was for you to commit to you, because you have been diving deep, doing the work, reflecting, purging, expanding, looking further into the unknown. Because you have been doing that, this has allowed for a new level or a new set of guides to step in. This includes your starseed family, your higher self as well is you're going to hear me. I'm hearing you as your higher self saying, you're going to hear me a whole lot clearer once we hit 2024 in January. That's why this space is needed at the end of the year to reflect and replenish on things, because you are stepping into a new modality of you. I'm being told that there are people who are not going to like the energy you're stepping into. They're not going to like it because you set a boundary and they benefited from you not having a boundary. This whole process of shedding and coming into a new level of you, anything that was ingrained, interweaved with that old skin of the lower dense frequencies and how you operated in the world as giving and getting none, those people get shed with the skin too, but it happens within you. You're the one that has to shed the skin, and all things fall away with it. That's also the point in time where people hang on. People don't like this new version of you that sets a boundary, or this version of you that's like, you know what, I got to say no because I'm going to pour into me. They don't like it, not because they don't like you. They want to step on you, not because they want you to not win, but it's like they're showing me fresh eyes, dawn the lines of spirit. When a soul is unready to expand, unwilling to change their ways, unwilling to look within, unwilling to walk a path of growth, they tend to stamp down, dim down, exuberant ego. Get an exuberant ego as to all the reasons why you shouldn't be that way, why you are wrong, why that doesn't work, why that's not the truth. And all these opinions, not based on you and your growth and what you're actually doing, because that's the right path, but it's based on their inability to grow towards that. Or sometimes I'm hearing somebody has an unconscious understanding that their path must be completely different because that's what propels them into growth. So their idea of stepping down on you is because they're jealous. They don't want to see you fly, because then they have to look at themselves and be like, well, why can't I do that? In addition, this set of guides is saying that will no longer stand. You are no longer relying on other people, and other people can no longer rely on you. That's the dynamic. For things that they should be doing themselves, and for you, things that you should be giving to yourself and not to them. This is why a new set of guides has stepped in. This new set of guides, they want to talk about this. When we get a new set of guides, it's important to understand the only guide that you have for your entire life that is tried and true and can never be disconnected from you, although can be silenced, misunderstood, and not heard, is your higher self. Your higher self is your spirit guide. And the reason why this is important is when we step into spirit, like spirit was waiting for you to commit to you. That's because your higher self is your main guide. That's your intuitive compass. That's your divine knowing. But in addition, because you have stepped into committing to that and opening into that voice and understanding it, when you are tapping into your higher self and committing to that, you're pulling in the yin wisdom and the yang wisdom. Because you have started to listen to yourself and honor yourself and say, no, I'm going with my wisdom, and no, I'm not doing that, and yes, I'm pouring into me, and yes, I'm choosing me. It's like the golden gates open to you, my friends. And that's all they were waiting for, was for you to commit to you, for you to listen to you, for you to love you, for you to be like, yeah, no, I'm on my path here, sister. And anybody who doesn't like my path, you can just, there's the door. My daughter Ava says, go back to the guides. She says, did you know there are certain things that you need help with, that I'm the perfect match and I'm the perfect person, she says, to help you do it or understand it or feel it or sense it. She's like, but sometimes you need him over there, because that thing that you're facing now, he's got the wisdom that you need, and he has the teachings, and he has the strength and the energy to imbue into you, to imprint with you, to flow with you, in order for you to get that piece of the journey. She's like, we're all here. You have multiple guides set up for each phase of the journey. This phase of 2024 is the year of the dragon. There is massive shifts and change happening on the earth plane. We think last year was crazy. We think the years before was crazy. Get ready, because 2024, it's just going to get amplified. More illumination. Like, there's just so much that's going to be happening. Ava says, that's why we need you to be on this even keel of your energy in your full power, because you'll be able to maintain your balance. She also says, my mom had to do everything on her journey exactly the way she did, no matter how much she hated it, thought it was the wrong path. What the fuck is this? She's like, my mom went through that too. You all did, so that you could come to this point, so that you could all be prepared for 2024, so that the energy didn't weigh you down, because you're going to be holding an anchored, balanced frequency first within you. If you wish to move energy, if you wish to cultivate inner peace, your energy, you must understand yourself. You must understand your power. You must see you without a pretty lens or a dark lens. So release the hurt, release all the, why did they do that? Release all of it, because they needed to do that so you could do this. And I'm seeing, as you step into this, they actually crumble and then begin their own dark night of the soul. That's your power. All you have to do is be in your power. You don't got to worry about what Tom, Dick, or Harry said. That's why I'm going to call in my powerful I am presence.
And that's why you have a new set of guides showing up. Those of you who have reached a certain point and you are leveling up, you have made the space, met the requirements, is what I'm hearing, met the requirements for you to be able to engage with a higher frequency or a more expanded consciousness of spirit guides. Many of you will be able to attune to this. Things will feel different. You will have felt a slight shift. Maybe your higher self is louder and clearer. You can't really move through a whole bunch of other guides or expand into your consciousness if you have not willingly listened to yourself, trusted yourself, done the work to really listen to your higher self and your intuition, because that's when more guides step up, because you have more things in the journey. You have the next phase and the next phase and the next phase. And darn it, some of you, you have guides up the yin yang is what I'm hearing. Guides up the yin yang, left, right, and center, ready to help you. And all you have to do is call. All you got to do is call. All you have to say is, please guide me. And trust and allow them to step forward and allow them to guide you. We need to be in tune with divine guidance as we move through this next year, as these shifts happen. There's going to be a lot of crazy things that defy logic, that potentially don't make sense, in addition to all the other stuff that's going to be coming up and out into the open that was hidden to begin with. But it's more than that. This is not just a year of disclosure. This is a year of a whole other level of people being opened and aware to consciousness. So we have new sets of guides stepping in who have prepared and been preparing you for this entire process, for this timing, for this year, for your path, all of those things. So, congratulations is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Congratulations to all of you for committing to you, because you are Spirit. Spirit is you. If you are unwilling to commit to you, how on earth are you going to be able to commit to Spirit and your path and all of you? It was always about you. I hear that a lot. It was always about you. It's always about you inside of you. As within, so without. That's why it must be about each of us internally, and many of us needing to maintain that balance here on the earth plane. So welcome your new set of guides. And some of you, I'm hearing somebody on here, a divine feminine, you've already experienced your new set of guides. This is simply a confirmation for you and a validation, which is amazing. I'm hearing, we're having a party. The Spirit's having a party, friends. So I'm excited. I'm excited for all of you. That's wonderful, exciting news on all dimensions and realms, as each individual in the collective consciousness really comes into a total alignment with themselves. That is always a cause for celebration in my eyes. And Ava says mine. I'm hearing her say mine too. So celebrate yourselves, your journeys, where you're going, where you've been, and just keep moving forward, because shit's about to get wild is what I'm hearing. Until next time, beautiful souls.